The METHOD Lab. Welcome everybody to the Method Lab, the METHOD Lab. This is Giovanni, your host.
I am the LDB.
Oh, shit. So what's up, bro? How's the superpowers?
Feels awesome.
Feels awesome?
Feels so awesome.
I see it made you switch up the headgear.
Well, I mean, it's the same headgear. It's just the way it just feels today.
That's
You know, the hair just,
does its thing.
yeah, just did its thing today. Usually my stuff is up. Today, relax. Like, I'm starting to realize that now. I think the superpower is in my hair. If it stands straight up, oh shit. And we talking like kid and play heights. Like if it goes up, just straight up, fuck it.
Super Saiyan.
The world's over. Call your mom, tell her you're fucked up. This is over.
How's well shit, it's Tuesday.
It's only
It's
Tuesday.
I was gonna say weekend, but I was with you all weekend.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much, yeah.
how was your evening after the Almil Posada?
You know, it was honestly, that is all included in the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, cause when you think about it, like, okay, Friday was just crazy. Just completely crazy for
Fun.
me. It was fun as hell. Super fun. You know, Friday was the Christmas program and everything. Well, we did the Christmas program and stuff.
Friday was
but we
the
did,
kidney transplant
But right, we did-
awareness telethon.
Right, but you know what I'm saying, before I even did that, like I had to do the you know, the class thing.
Yeah.
And you know, we went through that.
I didn't forget, but I forgot the fact that you were the host on Friday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And then I
Knocked
had
it out the park. Did a good job.
I came in and, you know, just right out the gate.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, this is fun. And it was fun. Like I got to kick it.
It was dope
D-Rose,
that,
cool as hell.
Yeah, the performers was dope, and it was dope that Robin was here to check you out
Hell yeah.
in action. You know, that had to have been a proud father moment.
That was awesome. She got
Yeah.
to be a sound engineer, basically.
Yeah.
It was like, press click, baby. So you got this. And she sat there, and the whole time she was just drawing.
Right?
Drawing, keeping time, and drawing at the same time. Fucking show off.
Yeah.
But no, it was fun. Like I got to kick it with D-Rose, which is cool as hell. And Talithia LeBron, who was really cool as hell. She was, you know, a riot.
Yeah. Very talented.
Yeah.
Very talented individuals.
Her wild ass. She crazy as shit. I swear to God, she funny.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Like I got to kick it and stuff, and then relax, cause you know that was a full fucking day.
Yeah.
I was exhausted by Friday, but it was such a festive mood, and everybody felt so good, and it went so smooth.
It did. It
Yeah.
went very well.
Yeah.
I got to give you guys some of these.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys did a great job out there, man. And
It's like last night. It was like, fuck, I didn't have time to sit back and listen to it. Like I still want to check it out.
Right.
yesterday's event, too, the Posada Almil, was really dope.
That was fun.
From in here, watching it, and, you know, helping produce the show from back here, back and forth. Super dope. Watching the cameras go to work, and, you know, you guys doing the damn thing out there. Let me tell you, this team that we've assembled has got it together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
It's just, we need to move forward.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
we do.
fuck some shit up.
Oh man,
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
We're gonna fuck some shit up.
be on the lookout, man. Y'all may see some novellas in this shit, man.
Hell yeah.
You might see
Starring Larry.
novellas.
Dubbed by Mario Lopez.
Oh, fuck that
No,
guy.
not that Mario Lopez. Our Mario Lopez.
Oh. Okay, well he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. I thought you was talking about AC Sanders. Fuck him. Fuck AC Sanders.
Yeah.
No, and then for you guys, look, Larry made the newspaper.
I did.
Yeah, come on,
Look at
man.
that.
I was,
Shouts out to El Conquistador too.
Yes.
you know,
AKA
Salute.
Santa.
Yeah.
Salute to Santa, man.
Every step forward we take, man, you're gonna see us somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, another cool individual, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
That was fun. It was a hell of a weekend. And it's crazy because it feels nonstop. Like I do not remember really leaving here a lot of times.
You know what the fucked up part is? As soon as that fucking we cut, like I was like, damn, I'm ready for the next one.
Right.
Like I legit, like I was saying it, but I legit with deep. I was like, fuck, let's do this shit again, quick.
You know what's crazy? I started thinking about that shit. I was like, damn, we can get an audience.
Right?
Like, I'm pretty sure we can get a stand of audience and shit. Do late night talk shows out
Go
this
buy
bitch.
some bleachers and shit.
Right.
Set 'em up.
You can do late night talk shows out this with just pack bleachers in the fucking thing in the corner and shit.
Hey,
Roll them
no
out in the
lie.
pocket.
No lie.
Like 20 people.
I had a dude the other day. The young lady that won her laptop for her grades was during the OG and Burnham show. Her dad was like, "Yo, man, we should do a morning talk show host like Maury, but a Milwaukee version."
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? It's funny because a lot of people have said that to us that we should be doing that type of show. Like get a Milwaukee morning talk show where it's like controversy, just wild shit.
All we need is one of these real estate people out there that have a storefront that they're not using. Let us rent it so we can set up a set.
See,
Let's make it happen.
Here's the thing about hosting shows
And
like
we need
a Maury
security.
type show.
Yeah, lots of security.
Yeah,
Lots of security.
Because here's the
Avengers.
thing. For real. Because here's the thing.
They're gonna be yelling, Sayer.
Right, because here's the thing, like if you're hosting shows like Maury and stuff, and you have people out there arguing over DNA tests, and that ain't my baby, that motherfucker touched me at 5, and then they want to fight on stage, and the shit get thrown. I'm the type of host that fight. I can jump in there. Well, I don't think you represented right. Fuck that.
Hold on, man. You know how much them chairs cost me from Canada?
Right. I tear up the whole goddamn stage. I said 2 hits.
If we do have a show though, we're gonna have Zaire be the Steve Wilco, just standing at the side of the stage. I'll allow it. Oh, you went too far.
You went too far.
Amber said, "Oh my God, the DNA test would be crazy."
Like none of y'all are the fathers.
You heard me. I said no fighting.
What? Nah.
That should be nuts. And then we ain't got no place for them to run to when they find out that is wrong.
Nah, we need more Laura and Americas. Oh no, that's a little bit worse though. The only good thing is like if you're really down on your luck, they give you a sandwich truck.
If we hold up though, if we play our cards right and do this, and they do run off the stage, we can direct them to run towards the train tracks and just lie there. Because then we can always add like a gif of like just a train.
We don't want them to know where home base is.
They won't. We'll just add.
We'll do that show off location.
We'll just they can just run to a random track.
I do not need the store trashed because someone ran out there.
Oh, and fucking ran on the train track?
Yeah, no.
Amber said, "I know who my baby daddy is."
Oh shit.
Can you imagine those fucking promos?
Man.
Do you know who your baby's daddy is?
Right.
Are you sure?
Call. Remember they used to have the number.
Yeah.
Call 1-888.
Call it.
More.
He is gonna be.
Could you imagine, man? All this shit from Milwaukee. We'd have a line. We'd have a line, shit, 10 blocks long.
Your baby daddy ain't claiming Aquarius? Come on over.
Yeah, we do COVID shots as well. We gonna have a whole Walgreens in this motherfucker.
Do an episode with all the pregnant studs.
See? Give him producer credit.
Right here. This is the real
That one's
right
the one
here.
that's gonna get us the daytime Emmy.
The Eric Bischoff right here. The real motherfucking Vince McMahon
that's
right here. This is
hilarious.
the guy. This is the guy. He gonna take us to the Attitude Era. He gonna be having motherfucking guests in here doing chair shots. Like,
I was thinking of doing a shot like that too. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, nobody doing it.
you know, I was looking at that like this. Like I remember they had shows like that back in the day that was like really, really big. that used to launch like networks like back in the day. Like you had to have like a Morton Downey Jr. show or Jerry Springer type show or Maury Povich. Even the Jenny
was a fool.
like I seen clips of that shit where he would smoke
Geraldo.
cigarettes and be like, "You shut your fat ass up, you stupid bitch."
You a live fool. You be fighting it.
He cussed this one chick out because she had she got her breasts enhanced to huge standards and shit, and he started cussing her out because I guess he was like body shaming her or some shit. And she was like, "Yeah, you think you so tough? Why don't you come up here? I can drop your ass." He's like, "You sit your fat ass down, you big bitch. I'll kick your fat ass." I was like, "This is on television." I was like, "What channel was this shit on?" He was like,
shit,
"You sit
all
your
of
fat
them.
ass, you big bitch." He was smoking that. He had like a cigarette.
Yeah, he was a fool with it, man.
You big bitch.
Geraldo was another dude.
Geraldo had his nose broke so many fucking times.
Fucking chair shots.
Chair shots. They got him with the leg like you motherfucker.
And then Capone got him with that fucking.
That fucking That's safe.
Ricky was big. She was big.
Ricky,
Ricky
yeah.
Lake.
You know, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had the whole era.
Jenny Jones had somebody. Didn't somebody kill
That's
themselves?
why she
Yeah.
stopped.
Yeah.
That's why she stopped.
She used to do that surprise crush stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Surprise
remember
crush was a man on another name.
Y'all know.
Yeah.
He got home and killed the.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know, Choo Choo was like a regular
Yeah.
on her show.
Who?
He was on Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Really?
Choo Choo.
He always been Choo Choo with the girls and all that. So it was this girl thought he was cheating and this. He used to be on there all the time.
Choo Choo?
Choo Choo used to be on there all
Choo Choo
the
the
time.
Dirty Mac, man.
Choo
That
Choo
ain't
Dirty
a
Mac.
Milwaukee legend.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Stay on there.
I didn't know it was
What's
on
up? I heard
there.
they paid well.
I didn't know it was on there like
Yeah.
that.
I had a buddy of mine. His mom was on. What was that? Joe Brown, Judge Joe Brown.
Joe Brown.
You gonna get on there and cuss your mama out?
Got a Suburban and some cash out of it. Oh, shit.
Get home for
That's funny.
That's crazy.
Man.
I've never seen anybody.
Yeah.
Like I swear,
Check for the ass.
I've never seen anybody that I know,
Yeah.
like personally, be on one of those shows.
Nah, outside of that, no. I did hear that one of my childhood friends, his older brother, was on there for the paternity.
Really?
Yeah. And he was taken there by 3 different girls because they all said that he was the father. Yeah.
Oh,
And he was.
he was.
He was.
Damn.
He was. Yep, he was.
He's on there too.
Yeah. No, he was on the fuck was he on? I think it was Jerry Springer.
Damn.
I tried to get a chick to go on Maury
Yeah.
because I didn't think the baby was mine.
Uh-huh.
And the baby wasn't mine. Turned out not to be mine, but she wouldn't go on TV. I'm like, it's a free trip to Connecticut. That's what
It's Connecticut?
she want to go on the trip.
Really? That's crazy.
That's for
'cause-
Maury Povich?
Yeah.
It's in Connecticut.
Shit, when the broadcasting school that I went to, the directors, a majority of them, all came from those shows, from First 48 and Steve Wilkos show and Jerry Springer. They were producers and shit like that.
Steve had an office in the hood.
Yeah.
Remember Carvel that came on here? He interned with Judge Mathis.
Yep, Judge Mathis too. Yep.
My guy Nick.
That's pretty much a whole circuit that they used to do in Chicago.
In Chicago.
Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, in Chicago. Yeah.
That's where he went.
Yeah.
I said, I might try that out because that's what he was when I was talking about it. He said you should go there.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, it ain't far.
Broadcasting school is pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
want to get some certification, man. You know what I mean? That's paper behind me.
Yeah. They got a downtown campus. You can hop on the Hiawatha from here down, go to school, come back.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I used to do that every once in a while.
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah.
I want to pick your brain a little bit.
Hell yeah. Or if not, yeah, 27. Yeah. Especially now.
Oh man, I'm about to go.
I used to do that.
Man, right? That shit, drop. It's the most relaxing. If you catch it on a snow day, the trip from, man, And it pulls pretty dope. Like when it pulls into Chicago, it pulls in reverse, so you pull into the skyline.
Yeah,
Like that shit looks crazy. If you catch it on a snowy day, because you just watching it, it looks like an ice snow globe, all the skyscrapers and shit. It's a pretty dope ride. It's about 45 minutes.
I took that with my kids, right?
Yeah.
So of course, because I was with Jake, I didn't get to see none of the stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm dealing with him.
Yeah.
We in the elevator. So Union Station.
Okay.
All of a sudden, fucking fire alarms start going off.
What?
I look back. I said, "Who did that?" Chris said, "Jake."
Oh.
Oh, he pulled it?
Yeah. So the fire alarm going off in the whole thing and shit. Lights blinking and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to act like I don't know what's going on. He did that shit, pulled the damn fire alarm. At the elevator, he pressed the fire alarm.
Damn.
Why they got it so where he could touch it?
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a red button. Big may as well have said, push me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Push me, please.
I was just following directions.
Right.
Amber's still wondering if she can do a baby daddy exchange.
Oh shit, man! If we
Baby
figure
daddy
that exchange out, man, we gonna have
Can we have a baby mama
empire,
exchange?
right?
Right.
Like,
It'd be
Straight up.
like when Russell created the fucking prepaid card.
Right. That's
Just
like
changed the game.
that's like an alternate universe of just ding, this don't work for me.
I don't want that bitch no more.
Just rewind this shit. Can we just keep the?
Right? Can we sign the deed over?
But how does that work though? If you switch to baby daddy, do the DNA go with it? So that the baby gotta like change on that.
Who gets the child support?
Right.
Now this kid can't count to 10 and shit.
You morph in with the baby and shit. You fucking switch baby daddies and shit. Now you with this new dude, and the baby you don't like the way the baby look.
I got a high question for y'all.
You don't like the way the
That's some
baby
Matrix shit.
You don't like the way the baby look. The baby just done switched on you. Now it's a goddamn demon. This goddamn thing is terrorizing the fuck out of you because you just switched up for some dick. Think about that shit. Think about that shit. Think about that shit, man.
Went from the nice gremlin to the ugly gremlin.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Larry, I got a hot question for you.
What's
How
up?
come no hacker ever hacked and erased the child support records?
You know, that's a good damn question. And you know why? Because hackers don't got time to be baby daddies. They ain't got time. They ain't got time to fuck. They ain't got time to fucking be irresponsible with the dick. They ain't got time for that shit.
Right.
They are in the goddamn simulated world fucking shit up. They don't give a fuck about no kids. Fuck the kids. The kids better be on this hacking shit. I'm about to shut down this damn student loan.
I wish.
I went to MIT, damn it.
Right. They like, fuck this. I gotta erase this damn B minus and shit. All right now.
Oh, man.
They like, fuck this. I gotta change this grade. I'm trying to get into Princeton next year. Fuck this shit. They ain't thinking nothing about no fucking kids. Now, if there was a fucking a single father that could hack and be that damn persistent, he would be a goddamn hero.
Yeah.
That'd be a fucking hero.
Or,
You really would.
or the reboot of Pursuit of Happiness.
Could be. A really good one though.
Yeah.
Like a father, homeless, stealing for a life of crime.
Right. Where does he get his Wi-Fi from?
Right. One day it'll be a big score.
Right.
The biggest score of his life.
Would he make his millions through Bitcoin?
It would be Bitcoin, but at the cost of shutting down Wall Street forever. Wall Street just crashed today, and I don't think that's coming back. It'll just be outside. Except for life. The fucking rooftop of a penthouse and shit.
You remember that hacker movie with the dude that played Shaggy and the rollerblading hackers? I think
I think I
Robin was
do.
in it.
I
I think that got him the Batman role.
I think I do remember that. It was like real weird, like real punkish and shit. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember it vaguely. But that was something like that though.
Yeah.
That was a little something like that. You know, it was really good like that though. Like really captured the essence of it, kind of.
Of hacking.
Yeah, like just as far as like in a way, it's kind of started off that way, and then it got real dramatical.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Robot.
Oh, Mr. Robot. Ain't that a series?
Yeah, it was a series. Like Rami Malek, that was a really dope series because it dove into like the whole kind of the method behind an Anonymous.
Now you want to talk about a really good hacker or cyber? The one with fucking Harry Potter where they run bolts through his hand and attach machine guns to
Gun Akimbo. I watched that on Thanksgiving.
It's fucking insane.
I laughed my ass off at that
Fucking
shit.
Harry Potter.
That shit was crazy fucking funny. I don't know how I feel about it though.
Yeah.
Like as far as like, is it a good film?
I don't know.
I have to watch it again because the way I watched it before, I was like, this shit is crazy. Because it was weird. It was great to see him in roles like this. Like, last time I seen him was in, I seen him, of course, in Swiss Army Man, where he played a dead body.
Really?
Yeah, he played a dead body, though. He plays
a lot of quirky roles like that.
But this one was so fucking strange, though.
He's like the Macaulay Culkin of this era. Because Macaulay Culkin, once he became a teenager, he started doing like all those weird films.
Well, because he had to break out of the whole Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
You know, he was with Michael Jackson, Kevin, Home Alone. Yeah. He's always, cursing. And
then he
wanted to play, villains and wanted to play gay characters and, real characters and real people. But it was hard for him to break that.
Yeah.
It was really hard for him to break that look and break that image. He was good. He was really good. Yeah. Like in a lot of the films that he played in, he was really good. But just it couldn't shake it.
Yeah, he was Kevin.
He was Kevin forever. But I don't know, like with this guy instead, I think
Harry Potter.
Yeah, because I always forget his name. I always forget Harry Potter's name.
Yeah, what is his fucking name?
I always want to call him Theo. I don't know why.
Theo.
I want to call him fucking Theo. I don't know why I want to call him Theo.
And then like Radcliffe or some shit.
Theo Radcliffe?
Theo. I don't know. Amber, what's Harry Potter's real name?
Is it Theo Radcliffe?
Theo Radcliffe.
I just want to name him Theo. Fuck it. He's Theo to me.
Theo, fuck it.
Theo.
Isn't that Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Theo. That's how I know him.
Harry Theo Potter.
Amber said, no bullshit, I would change my Wi-Fi password because he would sit outside my house.
Damn.
Now, I caught that late.
Oh.
Wow. But no, like, I seen him play in this film, Swiss Army Man, where he played a full-on dead body the entire fucking film.
Okay.
And he was in the entire film as a dead body. And the crazy thing, I don't know who fucking made this film.
Daniel Radcliffe is his name.
His name isn't Theo. Must be his middle name. I don't care.
Theo.
Anyway, Danny Radcliffe. There's this guy, I think it's like Paul Dano. He was in There Will Be Blood.
Okay.
He was that guy who got his head beat in with the bowling pin.
Oh, okay.
So he's this guy who washes on this beach and kind of like, it's like
Weekend
Castaway. It's like that. It's like Castaway with Weekend at Bernie's. But you don't know whether it's real or not. Because Swiss Army Man is how you would pretty much picture it. There's a guy stranded on a beach and with this dead body. And the dead body happens to have everything he needs inside or whatever. And it becomes just really crazy. Just really fucking insane. But it was nuts. That was the last thing I seen him in. And I seen him in other stuff before too that were like really out there.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, like this dude is really, knocking him out the park as far as I'm
He
concerned.
likes taking those extreme roles.
Yeah.
I think he even did one where he plays a skinhead.
Yeah, I seen that one too.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Real undercover shit. And I like the fact that he's taking those risks.
Yeah.
Because you got to do that when you're a child star. You got to like step out there.
Yeah.
And I think it's easier for British people than it is Americans.
Meh. I don't know.
I think so.
Is there like the opportunities to be like? Does he do more? Because he's always playing like an American role.
He is playing an American role, but it's like when you look at it, like you look at somebody. Okay, for example, kids in America that come and do Disney, right? They come up through Disney. When it comes to getting those serious roles, not really offer like that.
Yeah.
But somebody like Harry Potter, who's made, this film, even though it's through a American studio,
Yeah.
this is a foreign director. This is in pretty much his, I won't say his homeland, but basically home court advantage, is Europe still. He's not just a American star as far as in Hollywood because he's doing a film that people love in America off of a book that people love in America. It's a book everyone loves around the world. So this is his opportunity. I think, like, as far as stepping away from Harry Potter, this is his opportunity to really capitalize on the American fame. And he's doing it from an artistic standpoint where he's like, I want to be considered as a leading actor. So I think with the roles that he's choosing, I think he's more like Leo, looking at awards and shit.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see what he does next. It really is.
Speaking on film, today dropped the preview, the trailer to what we've been waiting for.
Wait a minute. Before you even say it, I think I put this in the drive. Can we play this?
Let me look.
We might get flagged.
We might get flagged. You think
It's
so?
an Amazon thing.
It's Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
It's a Rotten Tomato clip. Well, that's where I got it from.
Those Rotten Tomatoes.
I love those Rotten Tomatoes. Sometimes.
Yeah, their grading system's kind of
Yeah. It used
But
to be so
Cisco
much
and Ebert
better.
were kind of too. So
Cisco and
It
Ebert
goes
were
with
hand,
the-
but you got to understand too, they were fair
yeah.
because it was a
Well,
flip
they
of the
actually
coin.
watched the film.
Yeah.
These people just sit there and skim
And
through
skim
it.
through. They wait for the,
And they
for
just-
the plot point. They wait for
They're looking for something to complain about, pretty much.
waiting for the Easter eggs.
Yep.
And then they take personal feelings into it. Like they really do. They take personal feelings into it, and they
Their
have this
agendas.
whole their agendas into it. And that's what that's one thing Cisco and Ebert didn't do.
Yeah.
Maybe they did, but just not as much as today.
Yeah.
Today is a lot of nitpicking.
Yeah.
Because I've seen Ebert step out and say, yes, those early reviews, I stand by them. A lot of them I've looked at the second time and wanted to change my mind. But how I felt at the time is how I felt at the time. So, Jill, you want to introduce this clip?
Well, we've talked about it more than enough times about it.
Because we've been waiting for it.
waiting for this movie that is going to drop in March. Amazon, send us our fucking check,
Please.
please.
You must heed my words before I'm gone, my son. Now, you will be king. But the throne must pass to a male heir. Hakim, it appears you have a son. He must be found.
Prepare the royal jet. We are going back to America.
Oh, hell no, Your Majesty.
Come on! I'm back! Say it again! Feel right in this mother... Feel good in this mother... My whole hood in this mother... Come on! Just in the midst.
I'm the king of this shop.
That's funny in hell!
Well. Say it again.
Yes, sir. Come on!
It's so good to see you.
Well, I be damn. Look who done come up in here.
Hey, it's Kunta Kinte and Ebola.
Famine and Blood Diamond.
Nelson Mandela and Winnie.
Those hungry babies with the flies on their face.
Hey, oh, that's too much. Now, you stepped over the line. Now, we won't be talking that kind of shit about the hungry babies. You're going to have to get out of my chair.
Politically incorrect.
So what you doing back here, Hotel Rwanda?
I'm back. Say it again.
Yeah, March 5th.
I can't wait.
On Amazon Prime Video.
Oh, I can't wait.
Man.
That's beautiful.
Eat my words before I'm gone.
That's just fucking beautiful.
Magical. Sets. I saw a little bit too much CGI, but it's okay. It's whimsical.
It's a bigger
They
budget
use
than
it
last
right.
time.
Yeah.
Last time they had to use a lot of stock footage, and you could consider that CGI at the time because they did a really good pan shot of this beautiful vast land. And I remember watching that as a kid, like, fucking wow.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go there. Like, I know Zamunda's not real, but if there's any part of Africa that looks like this, I want to go there. I want to see that. Because it was just, for all extended purposes, anytime we've ever seen, as a kid, you ever seen Africa with white people.
Yeah.
And when you saw anything about Africa that involved black people, it was about fucked up shit white people did to Africans.
Yeah.
So it was just
And
like
Tarzan.
And Tarzan. Then you had Tarzan. They were like,
Tarzan.
no, he's a hero. Why? Why the fuck is he a hero?
So let me ask you guys this. From this trailer, who's baby mama?
You know, here's the thing. I feel like I know Eddie on this one.
Is it the sister?
Wait, the sister?
Is it the sister?
No, I don't think it's the sister. Here's what I think. Cause I wanted to look at that and say he hooked up, obviously, with somebody involved with the storyline.
When it's the twins?
I would have thought so. I would have thought maybe it was one of those people that they showed
at the bar.
But here's the thing. I really think that it's gonna be like something random.
Yeah. Either that is gonna end up being Arsenio's. They're gonna take the Dumb and Dumber reboot.
It could be Arsenio's. Arsenio could be the father.
Yeah.
It could be him that has a son in America. That would be a funny plot twist. That really would be.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Like maybe when he was with the old girl, Hakeem was with what's his name's sister.
Could be.
It could, but yeah, because it'd be like that's like you said, crazy plot twist.
Yeah.
But see, the only thing I was thinking of is the only other. If you look at it, the love interest in this movie, in the original, Coming to America, was only the two sisters.
Yeah.
Okay, so outside of that, where would the baby come from?
The randoms at the bar.
Right. That's
They never showed anybody hooking up.
They never showed it, so it
doesn't mean it didn't happen.
It could have been one of those drunken nights or something that happened or something like that.
It needed to be clean.
Right, it needed to be clean.
Yeah,
the penis needed to be clean. So I knowing Eddie. Knowing how wild and raunchy and crazy Eddie can be, and then when I saw Leslie Jones,
Patrice,
I laughed because I was like, in my head, I was like, it would be fucked up if she's the baby mother. And I was like, and I started thinking about that, like, that actually would be kind of funny. That would be so fucking funny because if that's the baby mother, and the plot twist is it was Arsenio who had the son.
Yeah,
that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. And that would even if I saw it, even if I'm right and that happens, I'd still find it fucking funny because I just want to see what they do with that shit.
Yeah,
just the fact that they have a kid you don't know who or what and how the fuck it happened, and they got to go back to Queens, New York, which is fucking terrible still at this time. Even with the gentrification. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they do with this shit.
I'm going to go home and watch a movie tonight.
I swear.
I got to go watch it.
Gotta watch it.
I watch Coming to America at least twice a month.
It's so fucking crazy. And they even brought back the dancing.
Yeah.
They didn't even have to do that. But they did it. And I was like, holy shit. Like, we're going to get that. And it's minimal. It's minimal because, you know, quarantine and shit. I get it. But it's just the fact that they're doing it. And I was like, damn. Because I remember watching as a kid. I was like, that's that shit. Yeah. That's all Debbie Allen did that shit, man. Eddie got so many motherfucking minorities jobs on like Hollywood sets. Like that shit was so incredible, man. Yeah. Like that dude, applause to him. That's huge.
Oh my God. She said they're gonna be on Maury.
I thought about that too.
Could you imagine that they put Eddie Murphy, the prince. They put him on
Prince Hakeem.
You are not the father.
Prince Hakeem and Simi. And he said,
That would be hilarious.
I would cry. I would literally cry laughing at that shit just to see what they would do.
Yeah.
They have set the bar.
He's too fun. And then it was great. You get to see Wesley Snipes, man. You always see Wesley Snipes be serious. Wesley Snipes is funny as shit.
Yeah, he is.
He really is. So you get to see him full on silly, and that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't wait to see that too.
Ain't this like his first movie back?
No, he did Expendables, and he's got about 52 straight to Redbox movies.
He's been busy, and he did the other Eddie Murphy, the Dolomite movie.
Oh, the Dolomite
with them.
Yeah,
and then he
was
doing this. Yeah,
I'm way behind on Wesley Snipes. Like,
oh man,
if you want to watch one from him coming out, I would say the one with Dolomite. That
Dolomite
was a solid,
was
funny movie, great story. Eddie fucking killed it.
About to check it out.
Eddie's having it big, man. I'm excited. Like this.
The thing with him is like it's not like before. You don't get quality and quantity. Like he just focuses on quality.
Yeah.
You know, he's real choosy on what he attaches himself to, and it's usually good.
Yeah,
it's usually good.
I'm digging it. Like the choices that he's made so far, as far as what to release.
I think the one horse that he has to master though is the kid movie again. And I think he's gonna have to do it with a Christmas movie.
Nah, man, I'm done with kid movie Eddie, man, because his kids are all grown up.
True. No.
No.
Doesn't he have kids with what's that?
The new wife,
like Pumpkin Spice, or
he had a kid.
That was like 6 years ago.
Yeah, they got a kid. But he has movies that he can watch. Like he can watch Doolittle and all that shit. The thing with Eddie, and I get this, and I get why
I love R-rated Eddie, but I know for a fact if he's gonna conquer that role of R-rated Eddie, he's gonna eventually get back to try to conquer the House of Haunts or whatever the fuck he did.
But see, that's the thing. Like he did the rated R stuff, and then he did the kid movie stuff. And he wanted to do that because, he had no movies for his kids to really watch. Mm-hmm. He couldn't show them The Golden Child. He was cussing all through that shit.
That's a good-ass movie.
It is a good-ass movie. But he was trying to fuck. I watched that movie, and it was so funny because my daughter sat there and watched. She was like, why is he so thirsty? I said, I don't know. It was a different time.
It was acceptable.
It was acceptable back then. He tried to fuck that girl the entire time. Kept offering, you can go to my room, we can lay up in the bed. Whatever happens, happens. He just kept throwing it out there. It's like, anytime, man, I don't know what your kind, I don't know. But he kept like throwing it at her. But he had to do all these movies, the Haunted House of in the Hill or the whatever, and the Doolittle and the Talking Animal movies and all the family stuff. And to come back into rated R after so long of doing that, it was rocky because he had some missteps. That Norbit shit
Norbit, yeah.
Norbit kind of it went overboard.
Yeah.
It went totally left, and people didn't want to see that Eddie. And this Eddie, where it's just him performing and doing what Eddie does best, and just giving us like those characters that we love.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening with him? Like, what's up? I want to know what's going on with Randy Watson. I'm glad to see you got a Jerry curl still.
Yes.
Right.
That's crazy though how it like I don't know if that's gonna be a twist in it itself, because you see the scene with them at the barbershop.
Yeah.
It's a freeze frame because they're still the same characters. Obviously, if it is X amount of years after the original story, then those characters would be long gone. You know, so they're taking some creative freedom with the story and how things happen. So that in itself is something that I want to see how they. Is that a dream sequence? You know, it's like you know, like that's what because if it's a dream sequence, then I know it can get weird and it could be fucking dope and funny as fuck. Because then if it is a dream sequence, we might see young Sam Jackson again. You know, because that in itself would be dope.
Here's the thing. I think what they're doing is they're trying to, because if you look at that film, especially at that time, the years between that film, because I can't remember when it came out. Was that 86 or was that 88?
For Coming to America?
Yeah, Coming to America. Or was that 89?
Amber, when did Coming to America come out?
Because my point is this: from when Coming to America came out in that year period to now, that's about a good
30
years. Yeah,
30 years.
So it really wouldn't make sense for his kid to come out at 35. Hey, daddy. Like, I think we're going to see a younger kind of kid. So I think they're going to shave the numbers down as far as like.
So it'd be like
88.
what?
88 was the first.
88.
So 88. So damn near 30 years.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's going to have like a 30-year-old kid. I think this is going to be like one of those like kids that's like probably in their 20s maybe, maybe late 20s. They're going to shave it down so that this doesn't seem like it's been that long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're going to be like 92.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be dope.
Well, yeah, because if you think about it, the baby is just born. So this has to be like 2 years later.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they leave Queens, they go back home, he gets married.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then the baby's born. So he's got to go back. So this has to be based within a 2-year window.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think we should watch this video clip and try to guess who the baby mama gonna be.
Right. Let's go back through it one more time.
Watch this. Check this out. So watch. Here we go. Here we go.
I got my money on Leslie Jones.
I've got a secret. I worship the devil.
See, that's the problem. I can't find a man that can satisfy me. Now, some guys go an hour, hour and a half. That's it. A man's got to put in overtime for me to get off.
I'm not interested in a man unless he drives a BMW.
Yeah, well, you know, baby, I'm almost single. My husband's on death row.
This is the first date Teresa and I have been on since the doctor separated us.
I'm into the group thing.
Bad girls like that.
I was Joan of Arc in my former life.
That one.
That wasn't like that.
My name is and
I'm the best and all the DJs want to feel my breasts. Hiccup, 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 hiccup.
Here I want to work in video.
videos, but really I want to be my own star of videos because I want to become a pop
Oh, my
singer
God.
and a rock singer and write my own songs,
That girl's like
produce
this.
my own songs. And then I want to try an actress because people tell me how talented I am.
Let's get you that deal, baby.
So then I'm going to write
You
my own
sit
stories
there like,
and direct my own stories and, and produce the movies I'm doing.
I hope you don't mind me coming over and sitting down. But I've been watching you all evening. And I want to tear you apart. Me too.
Oh God.
So if it isn't an infant baby, and we are going year for year, who do you think will play the kid? What if that's Tracy Morgan's role?
Oh no.
No, that's a little too aged.
Yeah. I think I don't know what Tracy Morgan's role is going to be, but I know he's American and he's going
Maybe the sister's husband.
Could be. He could be the guy who's been raising them. I raised that little man, you know what I'm saying? Like I can see him totally being that guy, like the stepdad and shit.
Yeah.
Like I raised the king, man. I raised the young god, man. He's the king. That nigga's gonna
So
be the
he's going to
prince.
play that dad.
He could be.
That second dad role. Because that
I
guy's
can
still
see that.
alive, right?
Yeah, I can- I don't know.
The actor that played the McDougal's.
No, he's still alive.
Yeah, okay.
He's still alive. So that's the funny thing. The great thing about this is that they really kept everything under wraps as far as like who's going to be in it.
Yeah.
They said everybody's returning, but then they had to shut down because of COVID.
Yeah.
And then they restarted back up again because they couldn't take any more breaks. But they had to get who they could get, in because everybody that was in there, it kind of screwed
The
things
original
up.
plan
right
kinda fell through.
Right. So I hope that they left out a lot of the characters because, it's gonna show up in random spots. Cause you still gotta see, Akeem's mother. Still gotta see, the Queen's father, Lisa's father. Well, you saw him in the trailer, of course, you gotta see his voice.
Oh, yeah, the father, yeah.
Right. And plus this is a teaser, so you're gonna see a little bit of that.
But Amazon doesn't really do a line of teasers. They're probably going to hold off to this for a while.
I mean, like they said, it's March.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of complaints from people that I know personally on Facebook. And they're like, man, this movie looks like it's going to suck.
Really?
But see, people. Here's the thing: why
That's
people say that.
Don't even enjoy the original. They just like the nostalgia.
No, here's why people say that. Because we've been those people too. No, because we've been those people too.
Yeah.
And we've seen films that come out and we're like, that don't look like it's gonna be right.
Yeah. And then it's a masterpiece.
And the thing about it is
Like Fast Five.
because like shut the fuck up. Fast Five. The thing about it is, it's like a lot of times you see people rehash shit that shouldn't be rehashed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and some people feel like, you know what, keep it as is. It's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
You go to a sequel, obviously it's for the pay.
Yeah.
But just you're gonna kill it. It's not gonna be as funny. It's never gonna peel up to the
Like
next
Friday
one.
after next.
Amber says she knows. Amber says, I know who the mom and kid is, and I should not have Googled that I just killed it for myself.
Oh, man. Well, then
see,
don't post the link.
Don't
then.
post it.
But I think that because this movie is a classic,
Yeah.
and they're coming in with part 2, I've always said this. You either have to raise the bar and murder it and make it way funnier. You can't just fall short and make it, it was just as funny.
Yeah.
Because guess what we're reverting back to?
The
original.
Yeah.
Part 2 has to be funnier, way funnier. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, it wasn't as funny," or you know what I mean? Because the things that we were expecting,
right,
may not be in this.
But see, that's the thing. Like we look at films like that and we say it has to be funnier, and we look at that back in the day. Like there was so much room to do what he did, and now in this day and age, it's hard to be funnier than that. With everyone peeking over, like, how far are you gonna take it?
Right.
You know, because if I remember correctly, Coming to America was a PG-13 movie or was it rated R? I think it was PG-13.
PG-13.
So, you know, PG-13 movies tend to get a lot of room to be expressive. If it's not a lot of action, you can, even today, if it's not a lot of action, you can get away with saying a lot of stuff. But it's just a matter of how much, and it's few and far between. And that was never really a thing with Coming to America. They never really had the cursing.
No.
The humor was always tongue in cheek. It was just it was
the
just
subliminals.
It was subliminals. You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of room to do that.
Innuendos.
The innuendos and stuff. But even now, like it's really challenging to see what he's gonna do. And that's
also,
what I'm
if is he gonna
interested to see.
take into play, you know, how the culture is
exactly,
you know, gentrification.
Yeah,
how's he gonna approach that?
Today's Queens.
Yeah.
Like Queens, New York today, still a horrible place, I say. But not the people, just the place. But, you know, the just like you said, like the culture of it, the community of it. Like it's you see the barbershop is still there. And I'm surprised that the barbershop is there. And I thought we was gonna see Eddie playing all white characters in the spotlight, you know, just today's. But I'm glad to see it's still there.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm thinking like, what else you gonna have? Like I know we're gonna see those characters, but what is today's Queens gonna look like? You know, or maybe it's just gonna be the barbershop, the church, and then you know McDougal's or McDowell's.
McDowell's.
This cast is huge. I'm just looking at the cast lineup.
I'm telling you, everybody. And the reason why I say everybody is because they filmed this.
Is Kevin Hart in it?
Could be. Because they filmed this at Tyler Perry's studio. They filmed it at the same time that they were doing Bad Boys for Life. That was when Will Smith and Martin Lawrence walked on the set and they were filming.
Oh,
That was the lot that they walked up on. That was the Tyler Perry's lot. There were 3 other movies going on. And luckily, Eddie Murphy and I think it was Arsenio and some other people, Wesley.
Tracy, I think, was there.
Tracy was there. They were smoking and Eddie shit. They were chiefing hard as a motherfucker. That's why he made the comment. He was like, yeah, let's take a picture. He was like, you better be lucky this picture ain't scratch a sniffer. They know what's really going on. I never got that joke. I thought it was tongue in cheek, and I was like, was he smoking? Because I didn't know if he didn't look like his eyes were red.
Yeah.
But I went to Vegas, and that shit confirmed that shit for me. Eddie's a goddamn chiefer.
Man, there is a lot of actual artists.
Yeah.
Not musician artists in this movie.
Yeah. It's gonna be amazing. Now I get, and that's why they paid what they paid for it. It was gonna be huge. This is like shit. This is our version of Black Panther.
Yeah. Just pretty much. Just imagine, just with the cast and their following. If each one of their following, you know, gets one stream, like the fucking numbers are gonna be astronomical.
Yeah.
Astronomical.
Like it's the views alone are gonna get it. I'm glad I got the damn Amazon Prime.
Dude, one of the Rose Bearers, the original one, she's in this movie.
Garcelle Beavis.
Yes.
She is Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show. This was her start.
Yeah.
She started as the Rose Bearer, and they had her lead the Rose Bearers in, and that was so. I was like, I lit up instantly inside, because I remember when I watched the film, we always thought she was the finest fucking one.
Yeah.
Oh, she was so
Fancy.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Garcelle is gorgeous. She's on one of those morning like daytime shows now, the daytime talk shows like The Real or some shit. I don't know. But congratulations to her. I'm excited. That shit is great to see.
Right.
The Royal Rose Bears.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
The Royal Ball Washers.
The wall. Prepare the Royal Badge.
Yeah.
Even he's there.
Is he?
He's in there.
I didn't see him in the lineup.
He's in there. He was in the trailer.
Yeah.
He was in the trailer. He stood there silently. I was like, oh shit, it's still there.
Yep.
I was like,
oh. Free from infection. Your queen.
He is great. I've seen him in so many films. He was in that Dewey Cox. We was in Dewey Cox episode. I need my people dancing erotically. You funny as hell.
Yeah.
I always play a loud ass black dude just yelling at people. Yelling and talking fast.
That's I'm telling you, I'm watching that shit tonight. Homeboy watching shit. I love that fucking movie, man.
Man,
I'm gonna lose my shit when I see Louis Anderson.
I wanted to know that too. Is he there? Is he the manager? Please be the manager of McDowell's.
Right?
Yeah, he finally made it.
Like straight up. If Louis Anderson made it and he's like, I told you so.
Yeah.
I'll be playing my ass off like, yeah.
Then he went, I'll soon be manager someday. Because I want to be from done washing lettuce. Bro, that would be the funniest shit ever.
It would be crazy. It would take him forever. It took longer than I thought, but I got here.
Oh, man. What's up with do with Soul Glow?
Do for me, R?
Yeah.
I would, they had to go bankrupt. They had to go bankrupt. I'm telling you, Jerry Curls took a dive after that film.
I wonder what happened.
Right, because I saw that when they were in the barbershop, you can see the product placement in the back.
The poster was there for Soul Glow. It was still there.
Yeah.
So, and black barbershops, they known for that shit. Especially if the owner's older, he gonna keep that shit up there for as long. That poster was faded too. It was faded. So I was like, damn, they got the original goddamn set. Cause that poster was faded. I was like, holy shit, that's detail. That's detail. That shit was not full of color at all. It was like, that wasn't nothing new. They went bankrupt. That was like Soul Glow that went out of business. Yeah. And that man probably killed himself. Now, if anybody...
he's going to pull up in the same old Trans Am.
The same Trans Am.
It's going to be fucking, doors going to be falling off.
He had like 12 kids with his sister.
He's probably going to be bald.
Oh, man. Definitely bald. He bald as fuck. Definitely gonna be bald as fuck. If Eric LaSalle played his role, he bald as fuck. That chemicals done fried his shit to the T. His probably killed his grandmama. The grandmama that had that shit sweating the patch out.
She slipped and fell.
And
she couldn't get up.
They went to. It was at a barbecue. A spark hit her and blew her out the backyard. And damn near killed half the family.
That's hilarious.
I'm telling you.
I just hope they don't make Kevin Hart the kid.
Nah, I don't think Kevin Hart is in this. But he could. I don't know. It's no telling. People make appearances and cameos and shit like this, just because it's Eddie. If Eddie calls you, shit, you showing up.
Yeah, for damn sure.
I would show up. Hell, if I had the opportunity, Eddie, please. Because I mean, you a set like that when you got people like that are interested in creating things that not only give you opportunities to work, but just to put you in an environment.
Yeah, it's a networking.
Not just a network.
To be in the creative circle.
Yeah, to be in that creative circle like that and just like do something different or to do something wild and crazy. Mm-hmm. Just to, not only just to get your buzz going and to get you moving and motivated and get you, out there in the press, but at the same time just to push you to be funny and to be expressive and just be out of your element for a little bit. Mm. You got fucking Wesley Snipes out there. acting like a goddamn
warlord.
He's shaking his crotch in the kilt like he's the last king of Scotland and
next bad
shit.
guy on the fucking Expendables.
Right. Woo! Like this nigga snap. I can't wait. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that fucking film. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be golden.
What if they come back and it's the crunk era?
That would have been a totally different movie. That would have been the rated R version. The unrated rated R version of that film. Which would have been excellent. It would have been excellent. It wouldn't have aged well. It wouldn't have aged well though. Like, not too many people are going back and watching Old School and don't cringe.
The movie Old School?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You fucking cringe watching some of that shit.
Like, wait. She was in high school.
His wife was doing a gangbang. He was home. There was a midget in there. Like there's a lot of shit.
Fucking Snoop and the pimp.
I said, take money, take money. Will Ferrell though, nobody tries to cancel Will Ferrell. No way. Will Ferrell could probably get away with a lot. Him, the guy who plays Borat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's more. And they're just slipping my mind right now. But there are so many of those type of guys, those type of people that can be that funny and push those envelopes and nobody takes them seriously at all. Because they just know, like, oh, they're just being silly.
Yeah.
They're being silly. Like I seen Will Ferrell do a one-man stage play where he pretended to be George W. Bush in the funniest of ways, and he kept talking about how he used to circle jerk Ashcroft like this. He's like, oh wait, Ashcroft is in the building, and it was like he's sitting right here. He's like, hey, what's up, man? You don't call me no more. Remember this? He was like, remember you used to do that? And he just kept doing this shit to him. Like, you remember that? You remember you used to do that? It was a stage. It was an arena full of people, a whole theater, and the guy is sitting right there, and he can't do shit but just sit there and laugh. He's there with his wife. He just has to sit there and crack up. And Will Ferrell it was just nuts. It was just nuts. And nobody tripped. Not even George W. Bush. Nobody tripped. Nobody tried to cancel him. Nothing. He showed a penis on screen. He showed somebody's dick on screen. I'm not even sure it might have been his, but he showed it on screen. And he did it like 3 times. But nobody tripped. Why? Because it was funny as hell. As long as you are laughing, you can slip in some truth. It'll be all right. It will be all right. And I got that from Richard Pryor. Because he could be as honest as fuck. A little too goddamn honest. Like, you ever listen to like old comedians? Like just the ones like before we were even listening to shit like that?
Yeah, here and there. I watch Pryor every once in a while.
What other ones you listen to? Or would you like to listen to or dive into? Like, I would like to jump into George Carlin.
Carlin was always one that intrigued me. I don't know. I don't really have a specific taste.
Like, I listen to Richard Pryor, of course. I like to watch Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, yeah. That's more modern, though.
Right. But as far as, like, when I look at, like, old school comedians or, like, comedians from back in the day, I want to jump into George Carlin as far as, like, his comedic stuff. I listen to Red Fox.
Red Fox I enjoy as well.
I listen to some of Lenny Bruce, some of his.
Okay.
I used to listen to a lot of Andrew Dice Clay.
Andrew Dice Clay, yeah.
just to get that out of my system. Whoopi was somebody I listened to. trying to think. There's any more? I think that's it as far as like I know of.
Yeah.
But I know there's more out there that are like that approach comedy so differently.
Yeah. And it's I don't know. It's just the accessibility now. Now you can go on Sirius or anything that has a comedy, and you can just search, whatever, and then it just gives you. I don't know. If I would enjoy or take the time to go dabble back, I would want like the vinyls, just to listen to them how they're supposed to be listened to. Because you can get the vinyl sound and through digital, but it's still I don't know.
It's not the same.
It's the time,
Those record scratches, I guess, are the most soothing things. It's the feel of it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, if you got a great sound system, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, that vinyl sound. It just echoes through the house, Nice surround sound speakers and stuff, or a sound bar. Just boom. You get that nice little records, little
tap,
those little taps and little whines and little burns and pops. Fucking love that shit. I miss that shit. I really do. I miss it. Used to be an awesome sound.
Now you can go to Target and find one for $100.
Right. And the damn thing probably got like USB ports and shit. And
right.
Wood grain finish. And probably hook it to your PlayStation 5. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how accessible stuff is.
Anything you want to dabble into?
There's so much.
We did a whole hour on Coming to America.
Coming to America. I didn't want to jump. I didn't want to spend that much time on it.
It's all good.
I couldn't help it. Like it was a lot there.
Yeah, you said you watched that Chadwick Boseman one that was on Netflix, right?
Oh my God! Oh God, man!
I can't wait. I can't wait to watch that. I was gonna watch it, but I was like, this is one I'm gonna wait on and see if the wife wants to watch it with me.
Let me tell you something. If you haven't watched Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, let me pre-warn you now, okay, what this is. This is a stage play that's become a film. If you've seen the film Fences with Denzel Washington, then you understand what this is. But this is all the more reason to watch it. Powerful performances, number one. Powerful. Chadwick Boseman and Viola Davis and Denzel Washington, along with Angela Bassett and many, 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 many other black actors and black filmmakers, all have studied under this author, under the author of this. And the director obviously is someone who's well connected with that, George C. Wolfe. And he's done productions for like Law and Order.
Oh, okay.
And, a lot of like major television shows and staples that we've seen on television throughout our childhood.
Like storytelling?
Yes.
Okay.
So this all takes place within hours because this is a moment. This is a pivotal moment for a specific person in their career. And this is about Ma Rainey. And you got to understand, this is Ma Rainey at a moment in her life, in her career, where,
Oh, shit.
What's that right there?
Pretzels. Keep going. Shit. Keep going.
So, El, have you seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom? Yo, you need to hear this. So, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is telling the story of Ma Rainey and this recording session that she had for this song, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. It was a hit. In today's standards, it'll be considered WAP of its time. The thing about this is in 1927. This is at a time where black and white relations are in odds. Tulsa's done happen. Rosewoods and shit are happening. Blacks are trying to come up. They're trying to establish themselves in entertainment and in business and in their, respective trades. And they're realizing right at the gate that it's not a fair playing field unless you hold some kind of power. And some people, some of the blacks understand that and some don't. This film captures that all in this moment.
Okay.
It's gonna make you laugh. It's gonna make your jaw drop. It may make you cry. For those people emotional out there who have an emotional attachment to watching somebody like Chadwick Boseman, because this is Chadwick Boseman like you've never fucking seen him before. Like what you're getting is a powerful performance.
It's the last time you'll see him on screen.
Yeah, because
outside of the Marvel series.
Yeah, because
that's a voiceover.
Yeah, the Marvel series that said that was all he did was the voiceover for What If.
Mm-hmm. Did a couple episodes for that.
That was it. So when it comes to this, you're getting Chadwick at a time where he was battling this. He knew. And he's playing a role, and he gives it. Like, Chadwick Boseman is no fucking slouch as an actor. If you never watched him before, man, dude is the truth. He is the truth. And he holds his own against Viola. Viola is great. But Chadwick, whoo, that motherfucker come on screen and it just electrifies it. Right out the gate. But it's an emotional film. It really is. And it's a lot about the record business and a lot about how recording and shit was back then.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful film. It's gonna be a lot of dialogue, but it's amazing because the storytelling, the monologues that they give in these things, and passion, and it's character development. You understand by the end of these films who everyone is and what they do and how they are. So you get so much out of this hour and a half. It's worth it. Totally worth it. I tell you. Check out Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. It just sounds weird to say that. It's such a powerful film. Go check out Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. It's talking about her ass.
I just got done watching, what was that, Manhunters? I didn't know that they had another one. They have one, they did one in 2017 for the Unabomber.
Oh.
So I don't know I'm not sure if I want to dabble into that one. But check that out. I finished my my Selena's. That was pretty good. I know we had talked about it. It like it starts off slow, but like once the show kicks in, like you see it for what it is. You know, and it was a good representation of her younger career before she became the superstar before her tragic death. You know, like so if you have a young, if you have a daughter, if you have somebody, that's girl power, like it tells the story very well. It shows like the process of growing up, being a teenager, young adult. But from different angles, because it wasn't just her, it was her brother. After she died, then everything kind of, everybody dismantled, but everybody became their own individual stars. Cumbia Kings and the sisters everybody pretty much went and did their own thing. So just seeing those perspectives, and those people develop, kind of obviously it's fictional. But it's still, see it develop and make sense, and you're like, oh shit, okay, cool. It's, but yeah, it's a decent show. They're gonna have a second half. Hopefully explaining. They went up until the interview process when Yolanda was about to get hired, and then so I think in the second part of it, they're gonna do that whole. They're probably gonna tell the story from her angle, and it's dope. was dope.
You're gonna have to show me on the box which one that is.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But
I think your daughter will like it.
Yeah.
And it's not too risque or goes too much into like, you know, it's, I don't know, pretty cool.
But it's the adult version and stuff.
Now the adult version is on Amazon. That one, the first episode opens up with her getting popped.
God damn.
Like they go through that whole.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yup. And that one in itself is more like a telenovela. I don't know. It's like a.
Salinas?
Yeah.
The actual series?
Yeah. So there's the one on Netflix.
Yeah, that's the one me and my daughter watched.
That's the more novela still kind of, but not dramatic. And the other one just goes dramatic right off the bat. And it's the same thing. It's acted out. So they have somebody playing Yolanda. They have somebody playing Selena. She pulls up into the parking lot of the hotel. Yeah. They do a little dialogue with them, of her like kind of wondering if she should or shouldn't. And then, and that's where the story starts. Yolanda, the cop pulling up, and the whole being in the parking lot for whatever, the standoff. It already is on Amazon.
So how many
on Prime.
goes in?
I think it's one season. So it's just like a mini series. Yep. I got about 2 episodes in because I've been kind of watching both of them.
Yeah.
But I'm done with the other one, so I'm going to finish that one out.
The one we saw on Netflix, that's the one we're 6 episodes in.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one me and my daughter watched.
Oh, yeah. That's the one.
The one I was talking about was the one you just said.
On Amazon.
Yeah,
that one
in the beginning. That's the one I'm like, where's
it's
that?
It's got like a James Bond entrance and shit, like fucking
shit.
bloodshed, and then Selena, and then it's pretty dope.
What the fuck?
It is on Netflix.
On Amazon. Amazon Prime.
Oh, Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Netflix one. The Netflix one is
more
like. It's kind of like, you remember the Jackson Family?
Yeah,
that
more like
miniseries.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of better. Camera quality and everything don't gleam and shit, look all dreamy. It's just like regular Netflix series, but it's kind of dope. It's like a fun It's like a funny family kind of way of looking at like a family business back then, like the whole hustle and shit. Because it makes the dad look like Papa Joe.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Like he's not beating anybody, but he's schooling them to the game. Like one kid was like, "Man, I got a hit. My shit's on the radio." He was like, "So write another one." like, don't get comfortable.
Right.
Like shit, don't trip because your shit on the radio. Cool. Now write another one.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit, that's like that.
But yeah, that's pretty much a solid one.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm ready for my next dive though. I want to commit to something that's got a couple seasons to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm in between Fargo. I want to try Fargo out. I really want to try that one on that HBO one. The horror one.
The Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft. I want to find a good dark show and a good like mystery that'll keep me entertained throughout the winter.
Watch that one. Lovecraft Country is just that.
Yeah.
Dark as fuck. Cause I love that fucking ending. That ending is amazing. That's a risky fucking ending. On so many levels.
I wish there were some good movies out there, but
There's a lot of videos in this folder today.
There is.
There's Father Know Best, Old Jinx, Tom Cruise.
You know what?
Should we do some videos since we're gonna be?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
You know what? Let's play. Let's play Father Knows Best.
You tell me that you're sorry, didn't think to turn
I love this video. It's funny.
and say that it's too late to apologize.
Someone says sorry, you turn around and say thank you for apologizing. Who taught you this?
She plays a song and the father interrupts her song because he interrupts the ridiculousness of it.
It is never too late to say sorry.
Is it too late now?
No, it is not too late. This behavior. All bad advice this boy gives.
Every song is made by Justin Bieber.
I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me.
You cannot do this. No one loves people who follow them. Who are you talking about? Better not be that behavior again.
The behavior.
But I won't stop until that
The kind they put you in the jails. People is going to call the police on you.
So honey now.
Who's honey now?
Take me into your loving arms.
No, loving anybody's hearts.
Kiss me under the light of stars.
Who are you kissing now?
Place your hand on my beating heart.
Hand on the bosom? No hand touching the bosom. No kissing, no bosom hands, nothing. Stop it now. I don't want to hear one more note from this mouth. Go brush your teeth. Enough. Close the window.
She can sing though.
She can. He interrupts every time.
What's new? Didn't even wear pants today. Pantaloons hanging on the Peloton bike for 3 days. I'm paying $62 every month for your pantaloons to hang on the Peloton bike. Sing lazy song, lazy girl. Sing, do ping ping. Tell all your friends how lazy you are. So proud moment. So proud. Share with the world. Rascal. Close the window, put some pants, legs. Hello pants. Go to sleep.
Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry her anyway.
No, marry that girl.
I'll marry her anyway.
Go marry some other girl. Not this girl. No, you no matter what I say, no matter you say. No family. You go get some other family. Because you're not Indian. Come back with PhD. Doctorate in something, not poetry.
But if the world was ending, you'd come over, right?
False.
You'd come over and you'd stay the night.
It's horrible to
Would
travel
you?
if the world is ending.
All our fears would be irrelevant.
Hey, no boys allowed.
You'd come over.
If the world is ending, no boys allowed. Today, the world is ending, no boys ever in this house. Go to your studies. Must do studies. No world ready. Ending. Nobody's coming over. Close the windows.
Hello?
This is a collect call from Boston County Jail. Do you want to accept the call from Sheena Melwani? Press 1 to accept this call.
Yes. Hello, yes, please. Where do I send the money? Take her. Take her, please. I have waited so many days for this call. This rascals troubling me day and night. Take away internet. Take away TikTok. Take away. No piano, no ping ping, no pom pom, no nothing. I can sleep at night. Please, I will spend more money right now. Please come get her. Thank you. Thank you. God bless.
That's funny.
Yo, fathers, man, they're overprotective, but hey, you gotta love them sometimes, especially when it comes to daughters. We are overprotective as hell with our daughters, but she's singing some toxic fucking songs, and he's right. He's in a way, he's very right. He's right about the shit he said about these fucked up songs.
Go get a PhD first.
Right. No
boys come over.
Right,
No
the
boy.
world is ending. Close the windows.
Yeah,
Put some
it's
pants
dangerous
on.
to travel when the world's ending.
Right, sing your song, Lazy Girl.
Yeah.
Tell the world how lazy you are. What's new?
All right, here's this other one.
Bulb.
Thomas Edison!
That's not entirely true. The light bulb could more rightfully be attributed to Louis Latimer, the black inventor behind the filament inside the bulb.
His invention made light bulbs affordable and efficient enough for the general public, bringing electric light into households around the world.
Well, so now you know. Wait, is that it? Hold on. We're not going to mention why he invented the filament? To create a better standard of living for people who had only just been freed from slavery? Are we going to ask why kids are apparently learning about Thomas Edison?
Thomas Edison!
Ugh, and not learning about Louis Latimer? These textbooks are incomplete. There were black Roman warriors, black medieval knights, black classical musicians, black cowboys, black fighter pilots. Where are they? I worry about you humans because you only live, about 100 years? You rely on these stories to know your own history. Thanks to systemic racism, most of your storytellers prioritize white accomplishments, which leaves you with an incomplete picture. Ask yourself as you're learning history, who's telling the story? Was this modified to make white readers comfortable? Are major details being left out that would credit people of color and center their point of view? Honestly, I should have asked for script approval before agreeing to do this.
We'll do some rewrites. I'm sorry. We didn't know.
Well, so now you know. I swear.
Cartoon Network.
That's a little PSA right there.
From Cartoon Network.
You gotta love it.
I've always said this. Our history books are written a certain way. And they don't tell you everything.
They won't.
Nope.
Okay? So when people do bring the truth to light, they're like, well, where did you find this information?
Right. Exactly.
You know? But in our, let me turn this up because I'm too far.
I always notice that accusations always get the most press than retractions.
Correct.
Cause like I was just telling Jill earlier, like last night I watched Clint Eastwood's movie Richard Jewell.
Okay.
And here's a guy who, because of him, protected a lot of people
Right.
from the Olympic Atlanta bombing in Centennial Park. Like watching how that whole thing went down, I was like, wow. You are so, like, a lot of people are lucky he was there.
Right.
And he was the only one that really was following protocol. Everybody else was just there collecting the check, just like
Watching
fucking
Kenny Rogers.
Well, not even Kenny Rogers. They was watching, was it Johnny Mack or some shit? It was like some regular ass like Joe Schmo band.
Yeah.
But I mean, nothing to take away from him. But still, like, you know, it's a bomb in Centennial Park.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking at him like this fat ass fucking security card. We're looking at, like, we ain't trying, like, dude, it's a bomb.
Yeah.
It was a huge bomb. And had he not been there, had he not caused the ruckus that he did, a lot of people would have died.
Right.
And most importantly, like, it would have been worse, like way worse. Like, it would have been way more talked about as like to that level of, oh shit, Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Because this is just right after that. So for him, he does this, and because he does this, the FBI turns and says, well, he fits the profile of a guy who would plant the bomb and discover it to play hero.
See, and
only
that's-
because it happened on their watch.
Yeah.
They had one guy there who wasn't paying attention to anything, just watching the show, bored as fuck, and a local security guard busts a bomb attempt, and he's getting all the press. And you were there; it was on your watch.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do shit. You trying to look for the guy, but instead of looking for the actual guy, you want to bust the guy that made you look like shit.
Mm-hmm. That's history.
And they railroaded the fuck out of this dude for years. For years.
Yeah.
I mean, they went public. They smeared this dude's whole reputation in the press in his hometown where he lived. But when it came time to say, we're wrong, you're innocent, all you get is a piece of paper while you're at a restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all you get.
Well, after the show, because the show that I just got done watching was based off the same story, they said that they didn't settle the lawsuit with the newspaper that reported the initial story that he was the bomber, until after he died.
Yeah.
He died from diabetes, and like 2 years later, that's when they finally settled. Because everybody settled. CNN, like all the major conglomerate news sources, like they cashed out. But the original one that leaked the story said, fuck
the
that.
paper, yeah.
Fuck
They never retracted.
We ain't doing that shit.
Wow. So, but see, that goes to show you that history is how it's written in by what book and who it's written for. So that clip is 100% accurate. It's true. Like she said in the little clip, there's tons of shit missing in history that they don't teach. And the kids won't put it together. You know what I mean? They're only teaching what you should be taught. Now, I'm not saying that history in high school is useless, right?
Yeah.
But I've seen some of the lessons that our high school, South Milwaukee, has taught my kids. I'm like, a lot of that shit's useless.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it really, it's useless. Like, why are you even teaching them that?
Right.
Right? And you're quizzing them on that. For what reason?
Right.
That's never going to do them any good in life. Okay? It's not something that they can't just go Google. It's simple.
Right.
But where's the rest of our actual history? You know what I mean? Like, let's talk about shit that actually happened that everybody should know about. You know what I mean? I know a lot of kids in high school that can't name 4 presidents.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
And
remember
before you couldn't pass 6th grade if you didn't know all fucking
right, all of them.
40 or whatever,
At
30 or
that
whatever.
point,
at
yeah.
that point.
You had to know at least some kind of order.
Or the
That's
fucking
right.
order of the states and forward
Exactly.
and backwards.
Yeah. So, you know, there was a lot of stuff that we, in our curriculum in high school, when our generation was in, that we had to know a lot of shit. You know what I mean? We had to, okay, well, who was they'd quiz you, who was the 5th president? And if you couldn't recite it right away, they're like, you're failing because you don't know. You know, that type of shit. But then now you have these kids that they can't even write in cursive. They took that away from the school system. Now they're bringing it back again, right? But you take cursive away, so now these kids can't sign any documents. They can't sign checks. You know what I mean? Any legal contracts, what are you supposed to do? Draw a little emoji?
Right. Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So what I had told
'Cause even if you digital sign, you have to put some squiggly line on the
right,
thing.
you know what I'm saying? So, but it was weird because, like, the school district, and I know they did it in Milwaukee, and then like South Milwaukee, they took cursive out of the curriculum. Like, they're not going to teach it. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, these kids are in middle school, going to go into high school. They're all going to need to apply for jobs. They you know, how are you supposed to learn how to manage a checkbook, like in home ec or home ed, or you know what I mean?
Right.
Or signatures for paperwork, legal shit.
Right.
They weren't teaching any of that. So I told my daughter, I said, anytime they want you to sign something, draw a happy face. And she just looked at me. I said, because they want you to sign something, but they didn't teach you guys your signatures. So just draw a little happy face. And she laughed at me, right? And I said, no, I'm doing this to prove a point. Because what's going to happen is your teacher's going to come and be like, hey, your daughter never signed any of her documents. Well, did you guys ever teach them how? No, you didn't. You didn't teach them how to do it. You know, and the thing is that as they get older, right? Everything is print, right?
Yeah.
You know, print. Okay, well, if I write something in cursive, like my mom writes all the Christmas cards in cursive to these kids, can you read it? They're not being taught how to read it. You know what I mean? Because it's too fancy. It looks like a whole bunch of waves on a paper.
Yeah.
So you guys can't read cursive?
They can't.
Yeah.
They probably don't even know what cursive is.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Manuscript.
Right?
I don't know.
That
I'm
shit,
just
you,
saying.
you tell a kid what papyrus is, they're like, huh?
Yeah.
Papyrus?
What the hell is that?
It's like, damn.
It's like, hey, kid, you got an abacus nearby?
Right?
What the hell is that? How about a card index? If I showed you a card index, could you do it?
Right.
Huh? Microfiche.
That's
I'm
crazy.
fucking old.
That's crazy. Nobody knows what an abacus is.
But what I'm saying is this. I think that the school curriculum now has changed so much that it's dumbing these kids down. You know what I mean? Because everything's technology with them. Dude, they all got Chromebooks. You know what I mean? Oh, you have fucking a Chromebook. The Chromebook is attached to Google. Hello? You have the world at your fingertips.
Yeah.
Okay? So if I give you an assignment, all I got to do is type in keywords and find out all about the assignment. Right? So that's the day and age we live in. So our teachers aren't teaching, they're directing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no... I feel that the kids are lost nowadays. There's no Q&A in the classroom anymore. There's no the teacher grilling the kids and making them answer and interact.
There is, but it's just the fact that it's not as like prevalent at home as it is like at yours.
This true.
Like it's so different. Like
Especially virtual now.
Yeah, like it you see the imbalance.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, like the tipping point that you see at home is sometimes overwhelming.
Right. And,
Way overwhelming.
In the climate that we're in right now because of COVID, I know there's a lot of different changes going on. But like last year, before COVID hit, I would literally sit there and think to myself, like, this is what they're teaching my kids? Like, it's weird, you know? And then this new math shit. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that drives
me
people
nuts.
fucking nuts.
I'm not doing that math shit. That's stupid. It's too. They're talking about it's a complicated way of doing math when honestly there was nothing wrong with the way it was.
Leave math as math.
Yeah.
You want to get complicated? Teach these motherfuckers grammar.
Yeah,
like really focus on grammar.
Focus on grammar,
grammar and
the math.
punctuation, and how to build a paragraph.
Right.
Like that's something. Let's really put our efforts. Let's do this war on drugs.
It's not
war on fucking education and focus it on English.
It can't be that complicated. If I've taught my child this and they're like, why don't they teach it this way? I don't fucking know.
Right.
I don't know.
It's crazy. So Amber says, my daughter went to Spanish immersion and they don't teach them to read English until the first grade. As parents, we had to teach them along the way because Spanish immersion is dedicated to the Spanish curriculum.
Yeah.
So I understand that. I get that. But still, it's a bilingual school. You know what I mean? So they should be teaching both. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like French immersion. Obviously, it's French and then English.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing. But then she also said the kids that in K4 didn't learn how to use pencils or crayons, like they never colored. You know what I mean? So I guess you could say the curriculum in each school is a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your kids are going to get, I guess you could say, motor skills or thinking skills.
Yeah, depending on what they emphasize on.
Yeah, correctly. So it's weird because like I went to Allen Field when I was younger, and Allen Field was a bilingual school. So the first part of the day they taught all English. Second part of the day it was all Spanish.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean? So, and it wasn't. It was weird because we did that for like 4 or 5 years, and this is a grade school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're in a grade school and you're learning both dialects, but you go home at night and of course it was 90% Spanish because that's where the parents and grandparents were.
Yeah.
You know, it's in the heart of the South Side.
Right.
So I wouldn't imagine a little black boy going home and be like, "Hey, mamá, ¿qué estás haciendo?" You know what I mean? Or talking to her in Spanish. But it was weird because that's what it was. If you went to Allen Field, you learned Spanish in the afternoon, and in the daytime it was English.
Right.
But it was everything. So you learned math in English, and then you learned math in Spanish.
Oh,
it was,
shit, okay.
you know what I'm saying? It was weird because they taught you how to do matemáticas and then math. So you did both. But it's weird that I think today in the settings, and don't get me wrong, they always say private school.
It stresses the kids out, though.
It does.
It does in a way, but
my daughter's stressed. Like she's ready to graduate, right? Because she's going to graduate this year.
Because they're fucking up math in the high school down level, so when you get to college, it's a straight shooter shit.
Yeah, but in this climate, right? Because of COVID, everything's virtual. Everything's virtual. This is why I started making her come here every morning. Because at home, guess what? Everything's a distraction. Okay? When they leave the house in the morning and they go to school, they're on campus. They're learning. They're doing what they have to do away from the distractions at home.
Yeah.
When they're at home, it doesn't matter what the hell they've got going on in virtual school. If something moves in the room or she's hungry or whatever, guess what she's doing? She's walking away from the computer. She's at the refrigerator. She's watching something on TV that caught her eye. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that. There was a video that should be in there that that's just about that. Young lady, you know, called O Jinx.
Okay.
That should be in there. But she was you know, caught up, you know, doing working and all this other stuff, and everything wasn't tended to her home. And her dog Jinx got into her shit. And it's funny what happens.
Okay, let's play it.
Yeah, let's play it.
It's right here.
Tell me why I cleaned out the refrigerator today, threw away all the old food and shit like that, threw away some of my fucking edibles. Guess whose bitch ass got into the trash?
That looks like us between the hours of 2 and 2:15.
Jinx ate them.
She gonna cry.
She wants to.
He is
gone.
He's like the dog from the Something About Mary. When he's dead, or
The doctor's edible was pretty. You know, there was no chocolate in it or anything, so she threw up a little bit. Said,
This dog is on cloud 20.
Yeah, he's nauseous. He's praying right now. All dogs don't go there.
It's too much light.
He is listening to Kanye right now.
"How'd you do this, Jinx? For real?
All of the lights."
Hold on, man. Wait. First off,
pinche firulais.
yeah. So she said that she threw out the edibles.
Yes.
She cleaned out the fridge and threw out some edibles.
And the Jinx got into the trash and ate them.
Obviously, the edibles were still good, stupid.
They were still strong as fuck. And Jinx was bombed. He was fake.
He had the best sleep ever.
Now, this video is obviously, you know, not fake, okay? But the dog is actually okay. He survived. She's good. She's still. She's actually become a viral sensation because of the whole thing. People love that dog.
Now they're sending the dog weed.
They've been trying to send the dog.
I got 2 dogs. Send them to me.
They've been following her. They've been like trying to send the dog weed and everything, and she's just like just eating it up.
No lie.
But,
I gotta give Canella some.
Yeah.
Dude, she's so fucking hyper.
Yeah.
Amber's like, my girl cat is a damn narcotics cat, green or blunts, and she's oof. Soon as you come in, otherwise she don't care about no one. Puff with a cat.
She'll bite your ankle. See that evil ass cat? That's why I don't fuck with cats.
That's crazy. I can only imagine.
Jesus Christ. That's almost like that dog that Ricky brought here that one time.
Right.
That hype ass dog.
Yeah. The goddamn thing was a murder victim and they survived Rwanda or some shit. I don't know. He brought some dog in here. That was
Mexican fucking alley dog.
The boxer looking thing.
Yeah. That crackhead ass dog.
Poor dog, man, that dog didn't like nobody.
Yeah, no.
Skittish.
It was scared of a lot of things. He got it out of a construction collapse or something. I don't know. It was some like
flood victim.
Yeah, it was like some tsunami victim or some shit. It was some dog that went through something traumatic. We were like, oh, I can't stay here.
It's gonna bring the chi in the building down.
He was trying to lead a motherfucker here. Like, no, I don't need a shot
Like
mask.
you need
I got my own.
fuck that.
I'm sorry. He went through an assassination attempt, but he can't stay here.
Five Oak must go west.
The tracks are outside. Let him go.
Right? Shit, he can race the coyote that's back there. That's hilarious.
You guys got Tom Cruise in here too.
Tom Cruise. Let's play that.
Let's play that
Okay,
shit.
here we go.
You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now.
Turn this up. He went ham. This is Tom Cruise on the set of Mission Impossible Forever. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Insurance companies, producers, and they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too, and you too, and you. Don't you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. The future of this industry. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. We are not shutting this movie down. Is it understood? If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're going to cost him his job. And I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone. That's it. Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it. That is it.
That's it, goddammit. So, for those that don't know what the hell is going on.
Shout out to Maverick.
Maverick, right there, was letting everybody know that Mission Impossible Forever, I'm just giving it that title.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible Forever, because it's never going to end.
As it shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
No.
But on the set of Mission Impossible for Infinity and beyond.
Attack of the Clones.
Right, Attack of the Clones. He is trying to put this film out. He's trying to get this film made. They've had to shut it down because of COVID outbreaks. So now that they're back on set, they have guidelines and regulations that they have to follow. Obviously, they have to go through the capacity levels. On top of that, you got to wear your mask. A couple of people on staff were not wearing their masks. Tom Cruise saw that shit on set. And as a producer, and as an executive producer, Tom Cruise had to step out of the actor role and step out as a producer and let them know about themselves. He was telling them, this ain't no fucking joke. Yeah. A lot of people's jobs are based on this. People in Hollywood, you may not give a fuck about them, but they work pretty hard to get out there. Mm-hmm. And right now, they're losing their jobs. They're losing their companies and businesses, and they're losing their homes because of this shit. Because they didn't follow these type of guidelines. They didn't follow these regulations. We are not shutting this shit down. There are people here that are here to work. They got families to support. Mm-hmm. And they're not going to lose out on that because you motherfuckers don't want to wear masks. So if you don't either wear the shit or you're fired. And get the fuck off my lot.
And that's real.
And that's real. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong about that. I don't look at that and sit there and say, oh, that's some rich elitist shit. No, that's a business. Mm-hmm. I vibe with that so much. Yeah. Look, I'm not putting my people out of work for you. You don't want to wear your mask? Get the fuck off my lot. Don't come back.
You know, I want to know, though, how they do that while they're shooting the scenes. Obviously, they're not all wearing masks.
Right.
So during lines, only time we got their masks off and
yeah.
their masks back up.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Because they've even taken away the kissing part. Like some people are now like they don't feel comfortable as freely to kiss actors anymore. Yeah. So they're faking that a lot now. and they're even trying to avoid it or including it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just they don't want to
Get
take
the
that
kissing
risk.
straight to the action. my type of movie.
It's no kissing, just
no kissing. Oh shit!
That's what you see in the Fast and Furious. It gets to the love scene.
Yep.
No lady. Yeah.
No lady.
For the family.
Oh, that's funny because we're getting another 6 movies.
It's funny because Vin Diesel would do that shit. You do it, family.
Oh shit! You got any other video we got?
Yeah, hang on. Let me see what else we got in here.
Somebody sent me one called how episode of One Piece would go, and I thought it was funny, and I added it to the drive, only because of the simple fact that it's so fucking true. This shit is spot on. I think it's hilarious. Motherfucker, like when you watch an episode of that shit, it's pirate shit. You know, if you like that sort of Pirates of the Caribbean, but you were kind of like
I was never a fan.
Like it's not necessarily the movie, but just the kind of like that whole vibe of how pirates
Treasure
really are.
Island, Treasure.
Kind of, you know, like that whole world of how pirates are.
That one is not MP4.
It's not an MP4.
But I can play it. Hold on.
Well, like when you look at like the essence of how they are, they leave home, they sail the seas, they live out on the seas, they jump from island to island.
I'm going to be king of the pirates.
That's one thing he definitely says all the time. But that's his kid. He grows up, leaves home, 17, says I'm going to be king of the pirates. Sets off. Doesn't have any money. Just goes off to do it. Just has a dream and says I'm going to do it. I'm going to accomplish it by any means necessary. All he knows is I need at least 10 people for a ship crew. And I need a boat. So I'm going to go get that. And just as simple as that.
Simpler times.
Simple as that. Like, and still in a time like that, you need a plan. This kid's like, nah. I see a boat I like, I'm going to go get it. I see somebody that I want in my crew, I'm going to go tell them, you're going to join my crew. And it's almost faded because the people he pick are people that aren't quite there, but they have like the most potential to be there.
I'm going to be king of the pirates.
Swear to God. Constant fighting all the time. Main character, that's what he does. Beats the shit out of random fucking people.
I'm Monkey D. Luffy.
Straight up. Every single time. Every single time. Just literally beat the shit out of the main person. Somebody did you wrong, or beat the shit out of him.
And that looks
Can
like
I
a
have
healthy
some?
breakfast.
Oh, he'll fight over that too. After they can have some, he'll beat the shit out of him. Yes. After every fight, he eats like massive fucking, just massive meals.
I don't know if I'm just hungry, but those look like some healthy bagels.
Those
Or not
waffles.
those waffles.
Those waffles are banging though.
Right?
Yeah, bacon and waffles and eggs and shit.
Man, we need a waffle iron here.
I need that waffle iron.
Hell yeah, right?
We need a small kitchen.
A small kitchen, just
Hurry up, Toño.
right? Or at least bring us some of them shells, them stuffed shells, or anything. We'll take a grilled cheese sandwich. Oh man. So what's the plan for the week, El? We gonna take the next couple days off?
Yeah, we are. We're gonna
Yeah.
actually. What I'm gonna do is today. You guys are. This will be your last show until next week, till the holidays over.
There you go.
So
What we will do is we'll reconvene back on Monday after the holiday.
For sure.
Then, what do you call it? Because then the New Year kicks in. What day is? Let me look at this calendar.
I think the New Year is like the same
Okay,
as.
yeah. So the New Year, we'll be here Monday to Thursday. We'll be here Monday to Thursday. next week.
For sure.
Oh, for sure. Just want to make sure, so Amber and everybody out there
They know
are
what
not
time it
concerned.
Right.
We're going to be at home working from home.
We are. We really are.
We really
doing
are.
a lot of stuff behind the scenes.
Yep.
But we're taking a time out because I am going to be doing a lot of stuff with family.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They are getting on my ass about me being here
Every day, all day.
every day, all day. So,
Yep.
hey, and then yesterday during my birthday, I was here hanging out.
Hell yeah.
And working diligently, but it was it's one of those where some shit's just got to get done.
Yes. And it just happened to land on days where.
Right, and you know what it is? It's crazy because I was telling the wife, I said, when we planned this and we were looking at the calendar, I said, well, shit, do it the Monday, the week of Christmas. Duh, it's my birthday. You know what I mean? Now I'm looking at it going, oh shit, that's the 21st. But anyway, it is what it is, man, and it worked out great. We had a great day yesterday. Yesterday was dope.
Yeah.
Shouts out to everybody for all the birthday wishes.
Yeah,
for sure.
All the kiddos and
the kids and the people that showed up, man.
Shouts out to Gordo and the toys.
Yeah,
everybody was happy.
Everybody that
It
was
dope.
there. Everybody that stuck around and sung happy birthday and stuff.
And we got to get prepared here because they're coming to pick up toys.
Yeah,
that's right.
They're gonna be coming up here in about at 5:00. We have our scheduled pickup from 5 to 8. So if you did join in on the festivities yesterday and got a gift or got a message from our sales team, make sure that you come up here and pick up your toy.
Yeah, definitely. So what I'm going to do right now on the way out of this show is I'm actually going to rerun the show.
Okay,
I'm
dope.
going to run it right now. So,
Dope. So stick around if you didn't get a chance to watch the show yesterday.
Yep.
We're about to play it here as soon as we cut out in a couple of minutes.
So you get to check it out.
Yeah, you guys get to watch that right now live at the website. And
Yes,
after that,
yes.
Some more music videos.
And
But, yeah, man. Anything else, guys?
no, hey, everybody have a amazing Christmas or whatever it is that you celebrate. Spend the time with your family.
Merry happy Kwanzaa to you.
Yeah, all that. All that. Go watch the 12 crazy, or what is it? 8 Crazy Nights. Go watch 8 Crazy Nights.
Christmas Story,
Drink
Bad
some
Santa.
coquito, eat some good food.
Yes.
Put spike that damn eggnog or whatever the fuck it is.
Right. Shit, even better. Do that and put in some Coming to America.
Hell yeah.
And be happy to be
And don't
here.
forget to say happy birthday to white baby Jesus.
Yeah.
5-pound baby Jesus.
That's right. That's right.
And I think that's it.
And if you celebrate Festivus, you better air that shit out. There's a lot of grievances out there, especially over this year.
Yes, and hopefully when you get back, you're $600 richer.
Right. And enjoy your greenery.
But enjoy yourself. Enjoy your holiday season. Spend time with family. Give the gifts and just do it for yourself. Do it for the giving.
And
not
like
for
the saying says, smoke them if you got them.
Please
We are
smoke
out.
'em if you got them.
The METHOD Lab.